We often treat sadness like it's a symptom that we need to get rid of, but it's actually a signal inviting us to slow down, to look inward, and to pay attention to the things that matter most to us and the people that matter most to us. In today's video, we'll be discussing the utility and the messages and the actions that sadness is trying to motivate us to execute in our lives. 20 years ago, I lost my father. My father passed away, and it was the saddest time in my entire life. Looking back on it, I can't think of another time in my life where I've struggled so much with paying attention and following through on the tasks in my regular day and wanting to pull away and isolate from people in my life. But looking back on it, I also recognize that the sadness that I felt was, as some people often say, and it may sound cliche, but it's so true, that sadness is a necessary part of loving. And it was an indication of how much my father meant to me and how much I loved him, and an indication of the memories and the wonderful life that he had and that we experienced together. So what is the message of sadness? So as I've indicated in some past videos that we've done, I have a worksheet that's actually a chart of emotions as an alert system in our body. And I want to just go over with you some of the things that are in this chart. And you can download this chart, go to the description, and I'll put the link in there where you can get this chart and understand the messages and misinterpretations of emotion a little bit better. But when you go down and look at sadness, one of the misinterpreted messages of sadness often sounds something like this: I'm broken, or I'm too emotional. And some of the things that we do in reaction to that sometimes is things like trying to just numb out. I don't want to feel the pain, or to isolate ourselves, or to deny the loss so that we can numb ourselves or cut ourselves off from the pain, or to over-intellectualize it. And the real message of sadness is that you've lost something meaningful to you, and that's important. You need space to heal. One of the other wonderful messages of sadness is to reach out and to connect. Some of the actions that our sadness is trying to alert us to and tell us there's something that's happened, there's this loss, and now the appropriate action is to grieve the loss, express emotion, to seek connection and comfort and support. And this is one of the wonderful things that we do as we come together for funerals or things like that, when people are grieving the loss of a person that they've lost. But sadness can come in relationship to lots of other things in life as well. And so it's okay for us to stop and slow down, to express our emotion to someone you feel safe with, whether that's a professional, whether that is a mom, a dad, brother or sister, your spouse, or a good friend. And then to feel the warmth of that new connection, that connection that's right there with you, pulling you through that sadness. So a quick recap is that sadness is not just a bad feeling. It's not just the result of something bad, but it is actually a message prompting us and moving us to change our response, to slow down, to look inward, to connect with those around us, and then to move toward them and to move toward other joys in your life. If this has been helpful to you, please like, subscribe, share it with your friends, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. And please let your sadness move you toward what matters most.